Alright, so what I'm doing here today is I'm going to be running a Dol Amroth daily, which is a level 100, and it's pretty much endgame stuff in Lord of the Rings Online. And pretty much you do this to get tokens such as these here, and these tokens can buy you essences like this. And these essences you use to slot in gear, which I have all slotted gear right now. I'm just trying to get more better, I guess, trying to get all supreme essences. So that's what the goal is, and hopefully I can get some more Armoury tokens, because Armoury tokens are what goes. But I'm not too through this. It's my first commentary I've ever
How
done.
may I help you, friend? Gondor
Yeah,
needs your
I'll try to
aid.
explain. Here's my questing area. So I'll head to the entrance of Dol Amroth. If I'm not pronouncing that right for other Lord of the Rings fans, I'm sorry. But that's how I pronounce it. So you just head to the entrance here, and the class I'm playing as is a Loremaster. And yeah, Loremaster is pretty much originally designed to be a support class for Lord of the Rings for raids and stuff. But under since they came out with the new class traits, the DPS line, which is red, it does a lot of damage, and it's the main one I run, unless of course I'm trying to be in a group and not draw the aggro. I run Keeper of Animals, which means less aggro I draw, pretty much. Not as many attacks, not as good DPS, and yeah, it's mainly based around our follower, which I usually use the Bobcat for multi-way combat because all his attacks are based around multi-way combat. But it's a toss-up between the Swamp Guardian and the Bobcat for me mainly. But so right now I'm doing one of the side quests, which I have to inspect all these doors and checking for intruders is the name of the quest. So there's 3 of these doors around the area I gotta look at, and sometimes there's still enemies will come out and sometimes there's not. Now these are the Corsair archers and thugs. These guys are part of the quest where I have to defeat 5 bands of warriors. So they're generally really easy, but sometimes I end up dying because I'm stupid and I don't heal myself, because like I said, this was intended to be a support class. So when you're running it solo, it's a lot more harder when you have multiple enemies. And at times you won't see me run every single skill either, like some of these ones down here. I'll save, like the one I just used, the lightning strike, for these types of bosses, these types of characters, because they're considered bosses. Just because the cooldown on them is extremely long for most of them. But I prefer not to use them unless I absolutely have to. But I do like the AoE ones, such as the Ring of Fire and the improved Sticky Gourd, just because they're damage over time. Like, that's the Ring of Fire right there. I'm dying again. And that's what happens when I don't pay attention. So pretty much, to avoid that, I'll use what's called the Waterlore spell, which is the only self-heal spell I have that's a slow cooldown. Then I have this one, but that pretty much restores all my health. So, and that's a 5-minute cooldown, so I don't use that one too often. But this one, you can spam it, and since some of my slotted gear here is a greater essence of incoming healing, it does. So, and as a Loremaster, that's kind of important. And then, I think I put an annotation in a previous video I did for 6-man Peligria. If I do open my inventory a lot, I do apologize for that if that bothers people. I don't intentionally mean to do it at times, but I'm constantly trying to check my inventory, obviously. And then, I know it gets annoying for some people, so. Just because if I do get, like I dropped an item just a minute ago, and destroyed it just because I don't need it. And I can't sell that item, so I don't keep it. There's no point. So. There we go. Let's see. And I am a scholar, so I do tend to open recipes as well. Just because it's... I think I have all the scholar recipes, but it's like a just in case thing. Just in case I find one I don't have. Because there are single use recipes that you can get from them as well. And... I'll try going for this. And I do like having single use recipes, which if I take a look at scholar, do I have any crafting lore? Nope. None under that one yet. I have none there yet. How about Westfold? Nope. So Supreme is probably the last one at crafting journals. These are one use only. So getting the journals for those, getting, you know, the crafting recipes for those is what I look for. But alright, now we're healing injured soldiers because I guess I touch them and they can magically run. But again, if I seem a little uncomfortable doing this, probably because I am the first one. But if anyone watches this and has tips for a way to do this better in the future, I'd really appreciate it. I will read most comments. I mean, not that I have that many, but usually if someone posts a comment, I do go read it, so. See, so yeah, so that Water Lord just healed, and it heals over time, like, see, 3,000, 1,200, 1,400. It's constantly healing me, and since I have two of them active at the same time, I think I have up to 3 active, maybe 3 to, I think it's 3 active. I don't know how long it lasts. Duration 30, I can have 2 active at a time, I think. Or, no, I can have 3, okay. 3, but 1 goes away after 2 seconds, see, so I can have mainly 2 active at a time. And there's an essence drop that I don't need. Even though I do lock all my essences too, because I don't want to accidentally sell any of them. But for this particular character, I don't need essence of pairing. I'm looking for essence of will, essence of fate, essence of morale. And if they're supreme, even better. And like I said, I use these tokens, the Armoury tokens, which it costs 10 to buy essence box. I use those to buy essence boxes, and most of the times I end up getting these. And these ones are the most common, and no one ever wants them in this game. So they just mainly sit in the inventory until I decide to actually sell them to a vendor, or if I find someone that actually wants them, which is very rare. Because no one really wants a vitality. They'd rather have morale or something else. Which this one I'm trying to get rid of as well. These ones here. That one actually sells for about 100 gold, which I just gotta find someone to actually sell it to. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I could put it on the AH, but I don't like stuff sitting on there. But sometimes you have to. And I guess another thing everyone's asking me is why am I playing as a female character? I'm not the one who started this character. It was someone else, and they stopped playing the game. And this character was like level 80, I think, when they stopped playing. So I decided instead of deleting it, I'd max it out. I mean, why not? No point in starting over, even though I did eventually end up starting my own Loremaster. He's like level 25 now, I think. But, you know, Not much else. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is the only thing I hate. Sometimes I won't see enemies like they're coming at first. Then they'll show up and I'll get ganged up on. So, it's never fun. But that's the nice thing. My animal sometimes will take the aggro first till I end up starting doing damage. But, and this down here is my, sure you probably all noticed this too, is my damage tracker. And sometimes I'll have it up, sometimes I won't. I think in my Pellegrin one I took it down for a little bit. I don't need those. Just because sometimes I really don't want to see it personally, because I'm not doing the most damage I can be. Like that Pellegrin video I uploaded, we had a level 100 archer who was just destroying everything. It wasn't even fair to anyone else. No one else could even kill anything. That's how bad it was. But, and the phone's ringing. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Can't help it when the phone rings. I gotta keep it here as I might have a call coming from someone, so. Yeah, fun. So I apologize for that again. But, alright. So now this is the fun part. There's 5 guys in here like this, and one's a boss. And I gotta take on those 2 together. Because it's just the way they're lined up. I can't draw one and not the other, so I'll just end up. Then I get stunned. Awesome. And if you're wondering when I do that melee attack, it doesn't always do a lightning strike. It's because that's a special, and it has a 1-minute cooldown between attacks. So I really hope that can't be heard. I'm not sure if it's coming through the mic or not, but my dog's sitting behind me chewing on a bone, and I can hear it clear as day. So if it's coming through the mic, that dog's a loud chewer, I guess. And nothing. But yeah, pretty much if you're soloing as a Loremaster and you're doing the DPS, and you're not based around having 17k HP, which is what most Loremasters do, then I recommend pretty much spamming the water lore spell on yourself. Just because it's very, 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 very useful. And I opened my inventory again. I didn't mean to do it that time. My inventory button is actually the E button, which is, of course, right next to W. So sometimes I'll go to walk forward and I'll open up the inventory. Which, you know, honest mistake. But, so, this is almost wrapping up here. See how many, I only have 9, nope, I take that back. Where's my Armoury tokens? I only have 8 Armoury tokens. So hopefully I can get 2 more Armoury tokens. Nope, none from that. I'm missing 1 more chest. Just need 2 more Armoury tokens, game. 2 more. And there we go, I got them. So now I'm gonna go ahead and leave the instance. And then gonna head on over and see what I can get for out of a box, I guess. Hopefully I can get some morale. If not, I'm gonna be a little sad actually. I really want morale. Oh man, you have to excuse that, I got a stuffy nose. Now we head over here. The FPS here isn't the best either, and I generally run on high graphics, so.
Well met.
Alright, Vital Essence. see what we get. Major essence of morale, I'll take it. I can upgrade that later to a better one. And then the only other thing I need to do is I just gotta buy, I mean, I have enough tokens to buy most of this. I just gotta buy new armor and start another armor collection that's based around morale. Because this one is all based around my tactical mastery and my critical rating and my finesse. Because since the reason I have 4,000 will. And my fate, I mainly did fate for the non-combat power regen and the in-combat power regen. Just because back when I was a lower level Loremaster, I was constantly running out of power. But, so yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you liked it or not, and if there's anything you think I can improve on.